We have something interesting for the first match. It is something that I asked for from last week, and someone submitted it. Because yesterday there was a Siege Cup. And, as expected, there are always going to be cheaters in Siege no matter what. Ubisoft said that they had a very strict system to prevent cheaters from signing up from Siege Cup, and that it should be minimizing the amount of cheaters. But in our first match of the day, we have a hacker submission or hacker accusation of someone in Siege Cup. What I'm a little confused about is, from my understanding, it said that the accuser wins and that the cheater loses. So it might be a bad cheater. Might not be a cheater at all. But the accusation is that they are cheating in Siege Cup. He does not get a single kill in this round. Actually, wait, does the doc aces? Did I look at the right person? Maybe he accused someone else. Hold on. He said, I'm accusing Zind for hacking, or at least ESP. On round 6, he was killing Womai. There was a Kiba barrier, and he tried to shoot through it. The other 4 people was crossplay from console. Okay, so apparently he doesn't accuse him in round 1. Or he doesn't say he's cheating in round 1. Doc gets an ace in round 1. But he thinks he's walling. That being said, the cheater, or accused cheater, loses, so we'll see how accurate it is. I do wish there was a replay that got submitted to us last week from the previous Siege Cup, and apparently it was like a spin botter or like some type of like very obvious cheat, and I really wanted to watch it, but they messed up some update, and you can't watch replays from before the mid-season update, so I couldn't get to see it. I'll say, at least in round 1, he does not seem to be cheating. Doesn't even seem to know where anyone is. Does look a little, or does a little look around, but nothing from that, really. Did the new predictions get released? No, apparently you can't do them for like 3 days. I don't really know why. They said that they would release the prediction thing today, but no, it didn't work. Okay. Maybe I'm overanalyzing just because I have the assumption that someone would be cheating in Siege Cup, but he's like aiming right at the bug the entire time. He looks away and then he swings with the aim to aim at him, but that could have just been coincidence, maybe? Or maybe, actually, wait, one sec. Might not be. So he's still aiming at like chest level, right? He sees him. That might have just been coincidence. He happens to crouch as the buck crouches and shoots at crouch level. Oh, but then he shoots above him, so maybe he's fine. I don't know. That was a little weird. He was lining him up, but it wasn't anything crazy. He did also specifically mention that this guy is most suspicious in round 6, so I don't think we're going to see a whole lot leading up to that. Because if he isn't accusing him before that, he would have had to, I guess, toggle on. If you're a suspicious cheater, you should be cheating for the whole match. Also, I was wrong. The Doc did not get an ace. He got a 4K, which is still good, but not an ace. He could have just been aiming at the window and it looks suspicious because of the extra. It's possible, but the odds of you perfectly lining someone up like 2 times, 3 times in a row is very, very low. But it's also round 1, which is why we usually watch all the rounds to see if it's a consistent thing. Like if, say, here he were to aim towards the window and aim at the person perfectly again, then I'd be like, okay, well, it's probably more cheats because you don't do that 2 rounds in a row. But instead, he just is aiming at kind of nothing because Malusi's holding master bedroom. No one's over there. He's just aiming at somewhere that no one can be. They also are in sight completely. That's a Yana clone. Never mind. I'm dumb. And then he dies. So Not looking too suspicious so far. Again, round 6 is when he apparently, or round 5 is when he apparently toggles on. It's also important to note that the orange team banned Clash and Monty. I hadn't noticed that. Again, they don't seem to be blatantly cheating, so I don't know why they would ban Clash Monty. I guess if it is true that the accuser or accused person is PC and then everyone else is console, they might just hate shields. Try to hip fire a repel guy. I'm really curious how he'll look when he is apparently toggling on, because right now he doesn't look like even a good player, right? Did he do anything this round? Gets 1 kill. Damn. And I believe there's nothing here, it just dies. Try not to skip ahead too much in case I miss something, but if he's not getting any kills and he seemed to be just sitting in corners, like, there's no way he loses this gunfight. He loses that gunfight. Did he shoot his own mine? I actually didn't even notice. He might have. But like, if he has aim like that, I don't think he's doing too well. He doesn't do anything this round either. He just dies. I thought if it was Siege Cup and he was cheating, it would be way more obvious, but he really doesn't seem to know what he's doing. I'm really curious what rank this is. I'll look it up after. But Siege Cup has tiers based off of ranks, so like the higher you are, the higher the tier, champ being S tier. And this feels like silver. At least based off movement and what looks like lack of knowledge. Also that recoil control. Very questionable. Could have gone for a floor bang on the planter. I knew where default plant was. Just runs past the window where someone is, looks back at it, dies. Okay. I think it... One sec. What is it? On round 6. So this is the last round where apparently he is not suspicious, and then round 6 forward he is suspicious, according to the submitter. Yeah, I was gonna say, how does he know that someone's sitting there, but he throws a drone and it gets shot. Okay. Again, I think we can almost all agree he does not look like he's cheating. This is the one round they win, and then they lose right after. This was also the finals, by the way, according to the submission. It was the final match of Siege Cup. And like at this point, if you're down 1-4, because it's first to 5, if you're down 1-4 and you have a cheater on your team, you're gonna be like, bro, you know, activate your shit because we should not be losing. I don't know. Why is there just like a patch of electricity here? Or... As Evan would say, this is where the rubber hits the road. Gotta do something. This also is going to probably feel good for console players because, again, apparently he is the one PC player on a stack of console players, and he is doing... He's tied for the worst performance out of his entire team. He's not doing anything. He just keeps running back and forth. Like they made the call that they need the EMPs. Definitely PC with that. Also, I didn't even think about it. You can do crossplay Siege Cup, right? That's got to be a thing. Okay, let's slow things down because it's about to get chaotic here. I think I understand why they accused him because of that, but I don't think that was suspicious. I think they thought that he lined up the Wilmai, but it looked like he was just shooting the barricade or the barrier, and he happened to kill Wilmai on the other side. I think that was fine. I don't think that was suspicious. And again, the accusing team wins, so he doesn't like full toggle or anything else. Maybe he does and he dies, I don't know. Claymore. What another Claymore. Bro, what rank is this? Alright, that is the entire match from that guy's perspective. I don't think he was cheating. I don't think he was even good. Find out what his stats are. He is also silver. 39 matches played. Yeah, no, I don't think he was cheating. I'm happy that we at least got a submission from someone for Siege Cup, but I don't think that was a Siege Cup cheater. There's gotta be one out there. Siege Cup did just happen yesterday, so maybe for the next group of prediction or group of hacker replay stuff, we'll get another one, an actual cheater, but does not look like he was cheating. These are, from what I can tell, console players though, because all of them only just got ranks this season, which means crossplay. Like they just started playing on PC. What's interesting is that it looks like it is a Emerald and Platinum group of console players, or like now PC Emerald, PC Platinum, playing against like Silvers. That doesn't seem like great matchmaking. So that was the Siege Cup. Now we're moving on to match number 2 on Lair, where we have Jacula. Okay, well, I saw a racist name already, so we're gonna just back out of that on account of a racist name, and we're gonna go over to Consulate for match number 2. I don't remember if there was anything special about this match. I think it was just, I think this person is cheating. But it was Pingo Mandingo, who is accusing Maria Super Kriya. Just making sure. Okay, no, there was a little bit of recoil there. The one part I don't understand is that his gun was aiming above the hole it made. So I'm worried that it, just off that quick preview, it could be a recoil cheat where it looks like on our end that he's aiming really high, but he's actually aiming super low. Especially like if he can't break a barricade. Looked fine-ish. Not bad. In terms of skill. He was AFK for a little bit there. Not that that means he's cheating, but... Notice anything sus, it could be because of that. Good. Yeah, this is literally her one job. Do we think a normal player would try to shoot the person through a wall after they just saw them? He could have panicked. Could be low rank. But it does look like he's trying to shoot him through the wall. When he clearly knows like about Kai tricking and knows how to counter it. So he's not a dumb player. He's not a low intel player. So why would he try to shoot through a hard wall at someone? Again. Kind of again there. My theory right now, I think he might be using walls. And potentially some type of recoil thing, because his recoil seems very low for someone who is trying to shoot at people through walls, you know? I feel like I'm not crazy for thinking that if someone is aiming at a wall and trying to shoot people through it, they should have very little intelligence. He also keeps going for body shots, which again just means that he's not a gunner. He's also not dumb. Also just notice the bands. What are these bands? Fuse and Cav band? Like what? Looks like he loses this. He did swing wide. He swung based off where he last saw him, which was by the red car corner, even though Kaid moved. So that's actually beneficial in his defense, that he might have just gone off last intel and not based off what he sees through a wall. So that actually might save him a little bit. He's aiming really high. I think he just aimed at the door above head level, but I haven't played Siege in like a week, so I might have just forgotten everything I knew about the game. I don't know how perfectly he aimed at that camera through the wall. In case he does activate like a cheat where he can see gadgets through walls. If he aimed at it perfectly, it'd be sus, but we can't tell. He's also aiming in a corner where no one is, so he's actually like doing a good job of clearing it out, and then knowing it's safe. I don't feel like he's aiming really high. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's aiming above head level. Maybe not. Kinda is. He's aiming right above the head. Does he know about the pulse around the corner? Those were decent kills. I wouldn't say anything super suspicious or out of the ordinary. He then hits the prisma that he had already seen before. Three rounds in, haven't really seen much. Seen, you know, weird behavior, but nothing super cheaty. Right? He's 4-0 and blamed him for cheating. I mean, let's see. You really think cheaters can't toggle on? This match goes to overtime, so the cheater team could have won 5 rounds in a row here. And then, like, if he suddenly is just a lot better. See. That's a little weird because, so, as Mira is sitting in this spot, there was someone right above him. There was someone right here. So he would mainly hear that, but instead he walks past that person, goes into the other room, throws a C4 that was actually slightly off because the person was more right here, and then just stared at them, and as soon as they took a step back onto it, he blew it up. Seems a little odd to do that. especially again when there was literally someone standing right above him, that he would hear over, like he would not hear the, was that Sledge? He would have heard the Cappy Tower, whoever it was. So in the back where no one is. Keeps looking behind her, even though no one's over there. A little weird, but not, you know, insanity. Not cracking someone and shooting them. Just kind of looking over and C4ing them. Play. He misses the impact. He hits the window. I think this is possible, or like easily possible, right? He crosses, which by the way, Blackbeard, come on, buddy. You're staring right at him. He just crosses in front of you. And then he aims right where he was and pre-fires. Like, it's not insane because that is, you just saw that. Reaction time, but he gets a kill. They would know where that Grismont was, or is like if they're calling out, but he seems lost. Even though the Grismont was behind him, he's looking in front of him. Oh no. I was a little suspicious with the C4 kill, but doesn't seem very aware now. That's a kill there, but that was a reaction. Oh, it came. It was like he swung, looked to the right, realized he saw the Amru, like, flicked left and killed her. That wasn't him lining her up or anything, that was just a reaction. Some of my Twitch chats is that he's definitely hiding walls. It's so easy to tell. Oh no. I don't agree with that. Him aiming at exactly where Dokkaebi was there, a little sus. The only thing that's hard to tell, because remember, replay is buggy. Would those punch holes, like, look at how many punch holes there are here. These are all punch attempts, but only one hole on this side, so maybe there was some of these holes on the left side where Goyo is aiming towards. He would aim at that hole and then shoot, maybe. Where replay kind of fucks us a bit. It looks like he knows exactly where she is, but then maybe we just are seeing something slightly different. I know he can hear her punching, I'm saying, like, because to punch the barricade, you could punch it from the side, you could punch it from below, you could repel and punch it. But he aimed exactly where she was. Just like, is that suspicious, or is that maybe replay bugging out and we can't see what he sees? I don't know. He's also just, he still has his Goyos and he's putting them down because he doesn't know where to put them, but yet he's 11-3. I'm not saying it's impossible to be a low knowledge player and frag out. It's definitely possible, but they're not as common. Gets a 3K this round. good. Just get a headshot through the slats, bars. The only thing I would say is that with the few suspicious things we've had, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that he has 12 kills. That's a little weird. Only as the Jackal pushes, he finally changes his aim. He's holding this forever. Jackal's slow walking as well. So, pressing Alt, slow walking, and he just changes his aim as soon as Jackal's pushing up. Because, yeah, like we saw round 1, or round 2? Round 2. Where he was trying to shoot the tubby, whoever it was, through the wall, the hard wall. And he does stuff like that, but then it's like, how does he have 12 kills? That doesn't make sense. I'm leaning more towards he's probably walling, but he's not making it obvious. He's also like, he consistently holds wrong angles and looks the wrong way. He could just be trying to hide it, but I don't know. 13-3. Again, does not look like a 13-3 player. Curious if, oh, never mind. Let's say if he holds this until Capcan runs away and then he stops holding it. Okay. That was more of a reaction. He heard the phone, he swung, he was looking way too high, flicks down. I do find it weird that he goes into that room completely safe. Like he knows no one's in there. And then, only when someone's approaching does he hold an angle. And his aim, like his aim is so bad, I don't think he can get 14 kills. I don't think he's a crazy cheater, but I'm leaning towards walls. I think he's just a bad player with walls. Maybe trying to do a good job of fighting it. Still one more round. Try not to look at chat right now because I know everyone's going to be giving their opinions and saying how obvious or unobvious it is, and I feel like that sullies my thought process. Because if everyone else says it's obvious, I'm like, well, it must be obvious. He knows that alibis are there, but see, like, he does this a lot. Again, whether he's trying to hide it or not, I don't know, but he holds like positions that no one's even close to, and then sometimes dies or gets hurt when, like, if he just held a normal spot, which wouldn't even be that suspicious, he would get a kill and not get hurt. No. There's a few things that just don't make sense to me. A player that looks like he's, you know, dropping 15 kills and playing like this, it does not normally have the same issues that he has. So one big thing I've noticed is that he controls, or he can't control his recoil in the slightest bit, and often overcompensates and flicks too far left and right, which is a very common thing for lower ranked players because they're not used to it. But if he is dropping 15 kills, he should be pretty decent. Like right here, you'll notice with the pistol, he aims so far left and so far right. I'm like, how is he dropping 15 kills right there? Like, he can't control his aim, and yet he's dropping 15, 16 kills. The numbers don't add up, but every dog has their day. Even chat, the kiddos who could never drop more than 3 kills sometimes could drop 15 kills. It is possible. It's also 5 rounds in a row. You know, what kills did he have at the end of round 3? Should have just checked round 4. He had like 4 or 5 kills, and then he goes up to 15. Quite a jump. But I've had the inverse. I've had games where the first 3 rounds I dropped 10 kills, and then I dropped nothing for the rest of the game. It happens. One thing that I always struggle with is, with Hacker Replay, I often forget things that I saw earlier because the matches are so long and I watch so much that by the time I get to the last round, I'm like, well, he didn't do anything in that round, so he must not be suspicious. But then I forget stuff like when he was Mira, he C4'd someone through the floor perfectly, and when he was Thermite in round 2, he tried to aim someone through a wall. I'm like, I gotta remember those moments and make sure that they are actually represented in this judgment. And it's just the stuff like that where I feel like if he was walling, he would have just put the C4 away and it wouldn't have been that suspicious, right? Oh. Like if you pull out a C4 and someone had already died, putting the C4 away would just be considered like normal. You wouldn't have accused him off that. I wonder if he reconnects. Or if he's just out. Oh, he's out. He didn't get banned for cheating, because if he got banned for cheating, the match would have been cancelled. They actually go on and finish the match, and the person does not reconnect. They get an abandon penalty. Oh. Let's look at their stats. If we see a suspicious history or like a weird climb, then I'd be more lenient to say cheating, but stuck in the middle. Weird things, but also non-weird things. They start playing ranked and immediately went to plat, but they've had a negative KD forever and are now back in plat, but almost even, but still negative. Bottom 34%, bottom or top 70% though in actual rank. He seems to have pretty normal kills. Like most of these lobbies are like 4 kills, 2 kills, 5 kills. And then when was this match? It was on the 3rd, so 5 days ago. So 5, 4, 15 kills, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 1. Like, that was their highest kill game, it looks like, ever. And then they disconnected from it, so the things that we thought might have been suspicious might have just been them being bad and not knowing better. Based off stats, I can't say they're cheating. In this match, we have Will Fills accusing one of the recruits. There's 3 of them. He's accusing specifically recruit 31. I'm not saying that he's right, but if at this point in time you still have recruit as your streamer mode name after I think it's been like 3 months or 3 seasons since they reset it or whatever, maybe it's been a season, I can't remember. I'm more likely to believe you're cheating because it usually means that they bought an account, haven't changed anything, and are just playing on it to cheat. If I run across a recruit nowadays, I'm like, you could literally do nothing, but the fact that you still haven't changed your name after so long concerns me. This is standard, by the way. This isn't even ranked. He's running a lot for someone who would get accused of cheating. Oh, the airdrop's on the door, didn't even make it inside. He's trying to pick it up. So he doesn't know that you can't pick up an air jab, but his aim is pretty good. Like, his recoil control is decent, but he's trying to pick up an air jab. I'm also a little concerned about this. He swings. He pre-fires the Mira. Yes, the Mira. Realizes it's a wall, stops, and then looks like he's trying to pre-fire the Thatcher, but then he gets the completion. Little weird. Dies to the Vigil. Maybe Vigil gadget blocks walls, who knows. Now, again, like I said before, we'll see if he continues to do something like that where he aims at someone through a wall and tries to shoot them, then that's suspicious, consistently enough. But if it was just a one-time thing, maybe you just got lucky. If you watch back all of your matches, you probably would at least find 1 or 2 instances where you maybe shot at a wall and someone was behind it and you had no idea. It happens. They're in vault. He has no idea. Oh, they barricaded it off. What? Air jabs are so bad. He has no intel or knowledge of how to use air jabs properly. And then he pre-fires rafters? Like, his aim seems too good for his like skill when it comes to gadgets, and especially with droning. His droning has been very slow and passive. Like, he's not checking normal spots, he's just kind of wandering around. So I feel like there's some type of skill disparity between certain things he's doing. The most intensive he's been with droning. He doesn't even react to the Mira. Overflicks like crazy there, just shoots at a table. Shooting at nothing. He has been... That's like the 3rd time he's pulled out his air jab launcher trying to use it, and then realized he has no air jabs left. I think that wall's supposed to be open, but I think replay bugged out and shows nothing. Yeah. Aim and stuff wasn't great there, obviously. I'm really fixated on the inconsistency when it comes to some of the skill. Aim, for the most part, and movement seems to be somewhat fine. But, like, he just does not understand how his gadget works and is constantly trying to pull it out and use more even though he's out of them. I was once accused in a plant match of having walls. I was playing Pulse. To be fair, at least way back in the day, every cheater would go Valkyrie or Pulse because then they could just be like, I saw you on Pulse Scanner, I saw you on Cam. And then when match replay came out, they stopped doing that because you could just go check. Be like, wow, did they really see me on Cam? Did they really see me on Pulse Scanner? And you'd be like, nope. Turns out they were just lying. He's asking the... Like, what are these air jabs? Like, an air jab is there underneath the castle. He puts one air jab just on the wall. And then he puts a 3rd one up here. Like, what rank would you guys guess that he is based off just the air jab placement? I'm saying, like, bronze or copper. But then his aim does not feel bronze or copper. It's not great, but it feels like it's, like, silver gold. Most of the chat's saying bronze or copper. I don't understand how his movement and aim seems at least somewhat okay, but then everything else is bad. I wonder if that's what it's like when I play with Peter. I should honestly watch one of Peter's matches, because his aim is insane. Like, he is a I don't know, global master, elite, whatever the high ranks were in Counter-Strike. He was really good. But in Siege, he just doesn't understand gadgets and where to place them, so he usually is just throwing them down. He did see the Warden cross, but then didn't realize it until it was too late. Now he just saw it again. What's he looking at? He's looking at the inside of locker room. Keep in mind, this match ends 4-2. I don't know on which side, but either they win this and then win the whole match, maybe, or they lose here and they lose the whole match. He just looks lost, bro. Like a bot. He's right next to Ella. Bro, what? Ella was in the hallway with him. I don't think it's possible that he's cheating if he's this bad. But I don't understand the skill disparity between his aim and his gadget use. Makes no sense. If his aim is bronze or gold, then I guess I'm paper towel 5. It's just more so like he is quick leaning, he is aiming and like controlling recoil at least somewhat decently. It's just sometimes his aim is like where he aims is really bad. Like when he was dealing with that Mira, every time he got shot, he would just panic shoot at like the vending machine. But even this, like he knows this run out, which is not like a super high skill one, but a decent one. Doesn't commit to it fully, but he knows about it. But then he doesn't know how to use an air jab launcher. I don't know. And don't forget, we did have that one round where he did try to shoot the mirror through the wall. Oh, okay, the replay is just not showing the destruction properly. I was like, he barely broke that. Okay. So he keeps looking at the window. Triple kill. They reported him for that. That was the round they finally decided to report him. Again, he looks lost. Like the entire time he kept looking at the window, like, is someone gonna come that way? And then he'd look back and shoot at them. That was fine. I don't know. I don't know if he's cheating. Again, there have been times where it looks like he's aiming at people through walls, or we even saw him shoot at people through walls, but nothing too crazy. It's not like he's tracking someone and then pre-firing them, or even getting killed. Like, he doesn't seem to know that Nook is pushing yellow, even though Rook is fighting. I would assume the 3 recruits are together, right? Have to be. He dies. From the looks of it, it looked like he hit the bar, which is why he didn't kill the Nook. The bar once. Didn't really. I mean, I actually would have killed her if he hit the bar, or if he didn't hit the bar. Recruit team loses, meaning cheater loses. I don't know. I don't think he's cheating. This is another non-cheater. That's now 2 matches where we've had no cheater. He dies. I don't think he's cheating. In what world is that guy a diamond I know it's rank 2.0, but that was not a diamond. My guess, based off of this history, this guy played back then, maybe came back for a little bit, quit the game, someone stole his account. Doesn't mean the person's cheating, not necessarily. It just means they bought an account. Because that guy is not at all diamond. Looks like he was actually in the lobby with all these people, I think. Yeah, I'm guessing he purchased the account. No way he's like even above plat with how he was putting down his air jabs, and he went to try to pick up an air jab. He's not diamond. Maybe he is cheating. Maybe he's that bad that I can't tell that he's cheating. But he's not diamond. All right, we gotta move into the next match because we only got half an hour. I don't think we'll find a sixth match for today. We're just gonna go the 5. In this match, we have Grizzly Pincher, who is accusing Zeldris, who is on his team in this 6-round ranked match where blue team banned both recruits and orange team banned blitz. I want to see if he moves to follow this Ying at all. Oh, doesn't look like it. No, he actually isn't even aiming at the guy. Thought he was. Got EMP'd. Oh my god, a lot of people just got banned. What is Thatcher doing there? He ran in with the diffuser as well. That is even more questionable. Okay, what are the odds that the blue team is just bad and Zeldris is just capitalizing on them? If I'm remembering the text document right, he did mention that his teammate was giving a lot of calls, and he was just like, how does he know where all these people are? Like, apparently he was giving a lot of calls based off no intel, which is why he accused him. But like, from what I'm watching, the blue team ain't anything to write home about. They do not seem to have any coordination at all. Especially when it all started with that Thatcher just running in with the diffuser and dying. Good reaction time, but I don't think that was too suspicious. He starts off with an ace, but I don't think any kill there was suspicious. Am I playing versus 5-time champions when I'm in ranked copper? I was diamond in like red crow. Does that affect it? I'm not at the level anymore. So basically, the way the new rank system works, for anyone who doesn't know, you have a visible rank and a hidden rank. So you have your visible rank, which always starts at copper, and then you will gain like 120 elo at the beginning of the season until you start getting closer to your rank. So for me, my hidden rank for some reason is champion. So when I'm in copper, I gain 120 until I get to like platinum. Then I start going down to like 90 and then 80 as I go up each rank, and then it starts to stall out fast. So your visible rank doesn't matter. You don't matchmake off your visible rank. It's a really bad system. I don't think anyone likes it, but Ubisoft says that it's the best thing they've ever done, so not a fan of it. Didn't even look that suspicious. It's a weird spawn kill for sure, but that looked like he ran out to try to expect them at the gate, and then the Dokkaebi was already passed, so he kind of like aimed to the left once he saw her. Did not get back-to-back aces. He does get a 4K though. An ace and then a 4K. Which, by the way, I did forget to mention for the person who asked that. Since you were Diamond and Red Crow, from our understanding, Ubisoft has never let us know, but from our understanding, your hidden rank is based off the highest rank you've ever achieved. So, the person asked, they said that they were Diamond and Red Crow. Even though you haven't played the game in like 10 years, it is incredibly likely that the game still thinks that you're Diamond and puts you in Diamond or Champ lobbies. It is a really bad system, but again, Ubisoft will not change it, so... That was a fine kill. They even pinged it for him because they have a camera in that room. I would assume that someone would have called out that they breached the wall, or at least it would be common knowledge based off sound. I don't think he's cheating. I think he's smurfing. That's my guess. The rest of the lobby seems really dumb, and he seems to just be running around and killing everyone. I do see a gold and a plat background. I don't feel like this is gold or plat, but maybe because of how much he's dominating the enemy team, it makes it look super easy. He gets a 3k in this round. So he starts with an ace, then goes down to a 4k, and then a 3k. He's not even giving them a chance. Because like, I feel like all he's doing is just getting spawn kills, which like, none of these players are checking for. Whenever I spawn there, I always check that window just in case. I mean, even like his aim's not that good. That one was nice. He kind of flipped over, but in all these situations, he sees them, aims at them, kills them, and then he doesn't do anything for the rest around. That is a little weird. Was there? Oh, was there an interrogation? Wasn't there? Okay, no, there was. I was gonna say, how the fuck is he running out knowing where they are? There was an interrogation. So somehow they lose 2 rounds and then win. Okay, he dies here. For the first time, he's 12-0. Goes for the fight, loses it. Now that cheaters are everywhere, do normal good players get reported more often now? Yes, I would say this is a bit of a different situation, because from the looks of it, it looks like he's smurfing. I don't think that he belongs in this rank. It could also just be maybe ranked, put him in a rank he doesn't deserve, like he's actually in a low rank. He should be higher, and he's just gutting his way through. Because we've seen that before as well, where people will be really good, and then they'll get stuck in like bronze or silver elo when they should be platinum. And then even though they can pop off, if they lose like 30. If they win, they gain 10. And they're like, I'm better than this rank, but I can't get out of it. It happens. Rank 2.0 is far from perfect. But he's not gotten a single kill and attack. He has just run in and died twice. For the last round, Dinkelberg gets another kill onto Garage. He did that before. Zeldris is now hesitant because that's how he died to Dinkelberg last round. Looks like he was just trying to cut him off, and then the Warden just kept re-peeking him. Zeldris actually gets a 4k to win the match. So, ace, 4k, 3k, nothing, 4k. I think that Maestro had already shot before, right? So he knew that he was up there. He just didn't know if he was going to come back down that staircase or not. And then the mirror's just sitting at the end of the hallway, which... That was a quick reaction from IQ, but that is a common pre-fire because... If someone's just sitting there not looking, you get a free kill, which I think is exactly what happened. I'm going to guess skill disparity. Like, he didn't seem suspicious in any of the kills. Or not many of them. Never mind, he got banned for cheating. Didn't feel like it. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that he got banned for cheating. It didn't feel like anything super obvious. Maybe he was using like toggleable cheats and who's only using it in certain situations, but everything looked fine, right? It literally just looked like the enemies he was playing against were bad. But he got banned for cheating, so he was cheating. I just didn't expect that. Would not have guessed it myself. Last match of the day, which is on Bank. In this match, I'm assuming it'll probably be a fast one, but we have Gevitar, who's accusing Battle Eye and Guest. Battle Eye and Guest. The Guest names I'm still not entirely understanding of. I think it's if you make a Ubisoft account when you're a console player because you want to try it on PC, it makes you a guest account, which is a guest hyphen, and then it's just a bunch of random letters and numbers. I could be wrong. Guest opens up with a kill. He does seem lagging based off both the drone and his movement. I didn't even see the one. Ram just blocks. Ram just completely blocked her in. Dies. That was fine. That was fine as well. And then he dies here. Or just wastes time. I honestly don't know. He wastes time. That seemed fine. I do think I chose enough like gold people for this time that it should be maybe more advantage to console, because I think most of the console players had a long history of being gold versus a lot of the, or like 2 or 3 of the PC players had only just gotten gold last season or this season. I think console has an advantage, but we'll see. He saw the shadow, and he would hear this person crawling here, but walked into a frost path. That's funny. Okay, this guy took out a goo because his gun is not showing up. He flicks over, kills the bandit. Oop. So, tapped out. I'm not really seeing cheats at all. Battle Eye doesn't get a single kill this round. Ash gets 1 kill. I'm gonna skip through a bunch because I feel like they're not that suspicious, so I don't want to waste a ton of time watching 2 people who aren't doing anything. He trades. So what level of lobby are we thinking this is? This is ranked, by the way, where they have this set up. Also, not to mention, Capcan is banned. Ooh, that was bad aim. And then Bandit gets the last 3 kills. Misses everything. I don't think they're cheating. Obviously, we gotta watch as much as possible. I honestly think that they just lost, or maybe it went to overtime and they're like, wow, we were up 3-0 and then they start going crazy, but I honestly, I don't think they're cheating. Okay, Battle Eye gets 2 kills here. He's already exchanged blows with them because he's low on health. But he knows they're here. He saw his arm. Running extended barrel on the MP5, which Based off his recoil control, I would not recommend. He does not look like he can aim properly. The double kill proves me wrong. It's hard to tell if he can see them or what, because the outlines don't show up through the bomb. I don't think that was suspicious, but the only thing I'd say is that he looked a lot better that round than previous rounds. Okay, Guess gets an ace here. This guy has not really shown up much. His aim has been kind of meh. And he usually gets like 1 kill while rushing and then dies. So I'm very curious to see how he gets an ace in this round. Well, that's a good way to start it. They break a window and then both peek at the exact same time and you basically get a collateral headshot. That was a good reaction. He was aiming to the left of Ash and then flicked back to the right. And he looks at the Twitch, doesn't realize it takes damage, and then goes back, kills her. I assume they're like hunting for the kill. He's like, give me the ace, give me the ace. Headshot ace. I think that was that suspicious. That was him reacting, right? He got his brother on. True. His guest brother. Hold on. Double speed there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm assuming these all look more legitimate in game because it does look like he's not really hitting them. This was a headshot? Excuse me? He never aimed at his head. Huh? And then he dies. Or at least gets down. I mean, I could understand accusing them based off their names and then how they performed. But I don't think they're cheating. While the guest guy is playing crazy for what I thought his skill level was, I don't think that they're cheating. I can't wait. I'm gonna look up their accounts just like last match, and it's gonna be both banned for cheating already. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I already might call this video this obvious cheater, or I didn't know this obvious cheater was cheating, or something like that. A better name, obviously, but this guy is baiting again in garage. He did that in like round 2 or something. Nothing there. Oh, I was looking at the wrong person. Fine. And then they all die. Gets downed, killed. Both these people die at the end. I don't think they're cheating. Yeah. I'll do a quick search of names and then move on. Proper, super light, flat, nothing suspicious in stats. And then, oh, the guest guy actually just has his name. That is his name. Gold. Probably a console player. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they were cheating. I think chat can decide on that one. I personally don't think they were cheating at all. But maybe they were. But that's Hacker Replay today. We had only one cheater all day today. That's really crazy. I mean, the one match we didn't watch might have been a cheater, but we won't know for sure. They had a racist name, so I didn't want to watch it.